So welcome to the final module on the course, where we're going to summarise from the survey some of the top tips on creating values and keeping them alive. And number one, it's really important to think about engaging people in their design. Look for every opportunity to consult and involve people widely. The process of having the dialogue, sharing examples, thinking about what it means for them day to day takes time, but it's really important in terms of it making sense for people. It's really important in terms of building and maintaining momentum and making sure this isn't just a tick box exercise. Look for every opportunity to build them into everyday work. In particular, looking to communicate good examples. There'll be lots of them about, and sharing them with colleagues is not only motivational for the individuals involved, it's very motivational for the people that are hearing about them as well, and helps to spread them more widely across the organisation. Embed them into processes and policies and procedures. They ought to be a lens through which you look at everything you do in the organisation. And actively encourage an open and honest feedback within the organisation at all levels that allows and empowers people to challenge not only themselves but colleagues in how we're living the values and how they're impacting. They can be reviewed both tactically and strategically throughout the organisation. They can be a standing agenda item for meetings of directors and trustees. Locally, team leaders and managers can look at them and review them and talk about them with stakeholders. And perhaps a bit more strategically, we can look at the overall impact via maybe the annual report or impact reports and see whether they're really making the impact they can. See how they're making a difference to what we do, to our purpose and how we go about it. And finally, every so often, formally review the values for the whole organisation. Because even if they don't require much change, or indeed any change, the process of reviewing them will help re-engage people, refresh them, and help keep them right at the front of their minds. Embedding values in an organisation is a really important leadership activity. The Cass Centre for Charity Effectiveness has worked closely with a recent report by the Work Foundation into enabling outstanding leadership, and the messages coming from this values survey closely align with what leaders need to do in order to really make a difference within organisations. It's particularly important for leaders to be the message in terms of living values. That old phrase, people listen to what we do more than what we say, is spot on here. And if we're looking to use values as a vehicle to shift the culture, to put emphasis on things, the behaviours of leaders will really come under the spotlight. It speaks to the phrase that Mohandas Gandhi used: we must be the change we wish to see in the world. So bringing this module to a close, I'll offer up an exercise for you again. So maybe at your next team meeting, or a one-to-one, or when you've got a group of colleagues together, just start by spending a few minutes getting people to think about how values have been used or influenced their decision taking, and look for some good examples of where they've really shown up in the organisation. Share it within the group, have some of your own ready, and this will help keep them at the forefront of people's minds. So again, my thanks for taking part in this course. If you're interested in pursuing this topic further, or if you've got any questions, there's a lot more information. There's examples and there's case studies within the survey itself, or I'd be very happy to talk to you. You can get in touch with me through my email, ianlawson@leadership-works.co.uk. Thank you.